If you want to lead, one of the most effective ways that you can attract people to you is by becoming an expert at something. I know a lot of people who are really good with their people skills. They're good communicators, they can inspire people to do things, they're good team builders, they have great leadership presence, but because they don't really have an expertise in anything, there's no one around them to lead. And leadership is influence. If no one is following, then you're not leading. Welcome to Leadership Evolution, my friends. I'm really happy that you chose to watch this video today. And I'm going to share with you one of the things that you can do right now to prepare yourself for leadership in the future. I hope if this video is helpful to you that you'll like and subscribe to the video. That will help this channel grow, and I really appreciate that. So let's ask the question, what brings people to you? People will come to you if you're an expert at something. People will stay with you if you have great people skills. So it's really important that you become an expert at your work right now, right where you are. So what keeps people from becoming an expert at their work? I find that it's usually one of three things. People don't become an expert at their current job because of impatience. They are so eager to go out and do something else that they ignore the possibility where they actually are. And so because they're impatient, they don't want to put the time and the effort into becoming an expert at what they're doing because they want something else in their future. Sometimes people don't become experts at their work because they're arrogant. They think they already know everything that there is to know. They've already got a ton of experience in the field, and so they don't really want to grow. And they think that they know more than everybody else anyway, so why bother? And that's arrogance, and that's what keeps people from becoming an expert at something, and what keeps people from wanting to follow them. Sometimes it's complacency. You've already achieved some measure of success, and you're good with that. And I live a comfortable life, and so I don't really need to push myself to become an expert at anything because I've already got what I want. And so complacency becomes the reason that you don't become an expert in your field. What do all three of these things have in common? It's a fixed mindset. It's a mindset that says that I don't have to get better. I don't have to grow. What I am is good enough. In fact, I was born with some talents. I was born with some intellect, and I've got to prove to you that I already have what it takes. And so a fixed mindset will keep you from growing and expanding and getting better as a leader. Compare that to a growth mindset. A growth mindset says, I can always become better. I can always learn. I can always get better at existing things. As a matter of fact, a growth mindset equates that with success. Success isn't reaching something and living there. It's the process of getting somewhere. And a growth mindset is one of the best things that you can have if you want to become an expert at something. Because again, when you're an expert in your field, that attracts people to you, and your leadership skills will keep them there. If you want to lead people, no one should know more about your work than you. No one should work harder at growing and learning and becoming than you do. Many would-be leaders skip this step, and they're in a rush to get somewhere else. And so they ignore the possibilities that they have right now. They think, I don't want to do this for very long. And so they only do what's necessary to get by, and all because they want to be somewhere else. And this is a mistake, because how you do anything is how you do everything. And if you want to be a great leader someday, then you got to be great where you are today. So even if your current job is a stepping stone to what you really want, and even if your current position isn't your ultimate goal, do yourself a favor and become an expert at it anyway. Learn something new every day. Experiment with something new every day. Grow your skill sets, grow your knowledge, grow your expertise. Stay engaged, study, research, experiment, all so that you can become the expert in your field. When you do that, people will come to you because you're the expert. And after they come to you, then you can practice all of your people skills and your leadership chops so that they'll want to stay with you because they're being influenced by you. In short, if you become an expert, people are going to start to want to follow you. And that's what leadership's all about. So I'm curious, what are some of the things that you're doing to become an expert in your field? How are you learning? How are you growing? How are you developing? How are you preparing yourself so that you can be a great leader someday? I hope that you'll leave those comments in the section below so that we can interact with you and we can actually learn from you also. In the meantime, I'm really happy that you watched today. keep evolving, and I'll see you in the next video.